Hello, everybody. Hi, Magic. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Den. Hi, Ozzy. Hi, Venom. Hi, Adeline. How is everybody doing? Yeah, I'm muted. I was yeah. Oh, music time. After I posted it December 1st, I can finally play music from my favorite artist ever. Yeah, I'm not doing anything right now, so. I need to go lock my door. 1 second. Anyway. That's real. I think you know. Hi, what's up? How was everybody doing today? Enchanted? Text Enchanted. Sorry. Anyway, I finally get to play my favorite artist ever. I was yapping to Enchanted about this earlier, I think, and favorite artist ever? Stem. She did, in fact, do that. Go to bed. Go to bed, Magic. School is important. I have it too, though. Can y'all hear this alright? Can y'all hear me and the music? We do love crashing out. What? That's weird. Don't tell Lexi. And my freaking poll. It's not working. Yay. I was gonna make a poll. I wanna try something. Bye, Venom. See you later. Okay, then, I'm trying to make a poll on here and it's not working. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to clear out the app, and I'm gonna try to clear out the app to see if it'll rework. And if it doesn't, the live will probably end, or I'll find a way to end it, and then I'll make another live. So just keep updated on that. If the live goes out, if the live like says end or interrupted, even if it's just replaying, just if it's replaying, stay. But if it's not, then leave. But I'm gonna try that real quick, and I'll be back in a minute. It's still not working. Hold up. That pisses me off. Damn, I was gonna try to make sense, but it won't work. Okay, back to music. If y'all have any questions about characters or anything, just go ahead and ask me. Hi, Dragon Prince. What's up? Hi, Alexis. Hi, Lily. Bye, Lily. Yo, Enchanted, can you make a pinned comp? Can you type something out for me? Can you make a pinned comment that says also, have any questions to ask me? Any fantasy, any character questions, because it let me make a poll. Move it back. Hey, we're kind of chilling. If you haven't, kind of answering questions if anybody asks any. I'm just kind of chilling today. I got nothing to do. Oh, it worked. Thank you. Name all your characters right now is crazy. No. I could do that if I tried. You have plenty of time. Well, I want to try something. I want to try something real quick. I love these songs. Next character plot? Ooh, that's a good question. I was planning on on planning out my dinosaurs a while ago, cause I don't like where that is. Cause I was thinking about this idea where I have 10 dinosaur clans or tribes things, so I'm planning on doing like 10 moons around the planet. Like they each worship a moon, and the moon has something to do special. But, but yeah, that's the next plot I'm planning. And with crafts, the next craft I'm planning is to finally after Christmas, I'm getting EVA foam, white EVA foam. And I'm planning to make Blaze Stormer, but I also need Mod Podge contact cement and acrylic paint. And I'm gonna try to ask for that hopefully, because I'm getting right now I have one roll of EVA foam and 2 little tubs of foam clay that I'm no official getting. So I need to ask for acrylic paint, cement, and contacts and Mod Podge. Because the Mod Podge is only like $4, and so is like contact cement. Finn and Corbett, they were just kind of childhood friends. They met on like a beach at a shore, like on specifically on like the Sailor's Dock, and it's in my map. It's hard to explain, but there's this thing called like Sailor's Dock. I think, yeah, I can't remember if I changed the name or not, but I think it's Sailor's Dock. Kind of where Finn grew up. It's kind of where they meet. And then something happens, and then Corbett has to go away, and he comes back, and then he goes away again. Yeah. Bye, Maddox. Hope you have a great time. Have a great time whatever you do. Good to see you, Jack and Prince. What song is next? I'll play Parasite. I'd shake something. A siren song? Like a basic siren song. It can like enchant people. Not Gale. Gale's siren song isn't that strong yet. Keyword yet. So like his dad is like really strong. And it's like he can sing a song or even just say words, but like they're like very meaningful words. Like if it's just words, he needs to say something very meaningful. But if it's a song, he can just sing whatever, bro. Like yeah. But like it's like he could start singing literally anything. He could start humming like 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 that, and it'd work. Like enchant the person, and then he can manipulate them because that person is like, this is a weird word, like seduced and like under the control of that siren until they stop singing. Like the moment they stop singing, no longer. But yeah, because I can't just have him sing it and do whatever whenever, because then it's like kind of overpowered. So I'm like, no, thank you. Horses in the stable. And time's up. Easy. Shut up. You know that I love you. Not really. I mean, they not really. I mean, they can't control their own kind, so they can control mermaids, but they can't control like coral siren, other sirens, or anything that's a hybrid, like occurring in my world, like a hybrid of a mermaid and siren. They can't do them because they have a siren song. Anything that has a siren song cannot be manipulated. Like there are these special things that people can wear made out of like coral and shells and stuff. But like with the coral, they would, to limit a coral siren song, they had to wear like a specific type of coral, and to limit a regular type of siren, it had to be it can either be a scale or a specific type of shell. And like with deep sea sirens, it had to be like something from the deep sea, like deep seaweed, like a deep anything really. Me, dare, Aaron, dare. And I'm messing with you. Yes, Dragon Prince, what's your question? Go ahead and ask it. You don't have to. You don't have to ask that. You know, ask it. Also, I'm still learning the lyrics. If I do the wrong lyrics, because I'm still learning them. I love the songs. I listen to the songs. I'm not good at memorizing. See. I can't sleep at night anymore. It's everything. Anyway, character inspo. Brain. Let me quote one of my friends. A lot of my characters come from nature, so yeah, go outside and touch grass. Never. So I get a lot of my characters here from nature, and so basically, so like nature, and what you're gonna do is you wanna go touch grass. Yeah. But like nature, things I see around on the internet, if I see like inspo pics, I'm like, ooh, I like that. I want to be something inspired by that. The other day, I saw this prompt on TikTok. I think I told Enchanted about it. There was this prompt. It was like, in, near the end of their life, like they're on the verge of because somebody's killing them, and then this person prays to a god that an exiled god, and it says the exiled god protects that one only or something like that. And then I'm like, wait, and it was a free prompt. So I'm like, low key prompt E. And I had an idea that was already kind of similar to that, so I was like, you know what? Because I had a character that was like that. It was like the exiled god. I was like, wait, that can fit that character, because it was a prompt. So I was like, wait, you know what? That kind of eats. And then also inspo come from like animals. I love animals, like and crystals and like planets, like a lot of stuff. It's kind of like everything I see in music, songs, like it's a lot of stuff. It is your mom. The ocean, yeah. The sky. Volcanoes, everything. Caverns, geodes, like everything. I love it. And it's canon and tarot in place, so I'm like, yes. Blaze and Tara. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hi, Luna. John, have you ever watched Measure? I have not. I want to, but I'm lazy. Which character has the strongest magic? It's a tie. Arwa, the goddess of time. Kralius, the god of death. Ahili, the goddess of life. And Avalor, the god of space. But they all have like, okay, actually, I want to yap about those. Those are the original 4 gods and goddesses, and they each have their own title. So like title. So like, We have Ahili, the goddess of life, known as Lady Life, and Arawa, the goddess of time, known as Mother Time. Then Cralius, the god of death, and at the afterlife, Lord Death, and Adalor, the god of space, Father Space. So instead of them saying, yeah, I love Adalor, god of space, they say, I love Father Space. Like, they refer to them as Father Space, Mother Time, Lady Life, and Lord Death. That's just kind of how they do it. But yeah, those are probably my strongest characters. It's a four-way tie because they're the original. They're the powerhouse. They are the crafters of all the worlds. Like Cenarius, Blasius crafted that. Teratio, the world of dinosaurs, crafted that. Zeneliix, 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 the sci-fi crafted that. They crafted every world. Every world, like. Here you go, welcome in. Another song. Oh, thank you so much, Luna. Thank you, Luna. Hi, Michael Jackson. What's up? Elena, stop. Anyway, thank you so much. I love his makeup so much, and I want to make his horns so bad. You know, oldest, again, four-way tie. Adelaide, probably actually, Aura, the goddess of time, is the oldest god. She was created first, or she spawned first. So Aura, the goddess of time. Like, canon-wise, she is. That's set in stone. I think. I'm Googling it, but thank you so much. I was gonna have like most of my designs figured out. I say figured out like they're in my head, but they're not. But thank you so much though. Spawn. I mean, there was a need for something to exist because nothing existed. Spawn. It just kind of spawned. That's just kind of it. It was Arwa, Adalar, and then Ahili, and then Kralis. Because with time, you need time and space, and then with life, there comes death. Can I get it? So like, there's time, and then with time, you need space to follow the flow of time, and then with space, you need life to occupy that space, and then when you have life, you need death to follow. It's just kind of a thing, but yeah, so that's the order. Why is Elena in here deleting messages again? Michael Jackson's Elena. Why are you here, Elena? And why are you deleting messages again? I will, Elena. Thank you so much. free for all. Um, I don't know. We're gonna say for shits and giggles, who's a human? Let's describe. He'll come out on top. Just for shits and giggles. Um, I have to type something real quick. Anyway, sorry guys. Yeah. How many places? Like, as of right now, there's planets. Right now. There's gonna be more. I already have ideas for more. In my universe, 3. In my solar universe, there's 3. I mean, Finn and Cassius were kind of childhood friends. And then Leon, they knew of him, but they weren't best. And then basically, at the start of his story, something happens. And, or start of his teacher, because I've only written out his teacher. But, something happens, and then Leon gets thrown on the ship with Finn, Cassius, and Finster. Um, yeah, Finn has a little sister, by the way, named Evie. Yeah. Finn has a little sister named Finn. No. Finn has a little sister named Evie. Short for Genevieve. That's a weird thing. But Evie's short for Genevieve. Anyway. Um they find with that. I'm gonna finish June. Yeah. That's kind of it. It will. Anyway. Okay, I wanna play Imperium. It will. I gotta stop.
Those were the words that took me by surprise one evening after exiting the shower.
I gotta
I looked in the
stop.
mirror and the person looking back at me was different.
I gotta stop. I have a problem. Eek. I have a problem right now. It's addicting. You know what? Fuck it. Finn, mom, dad, Finn, Evie. Surprise middle sibling. Um, Finn, mom, and dad. Happy life. happy kids. When young, when all three kids young, dad take middle child and leave. He leave. He go far away. He go far away. So mom left with two kids, and mom can't go look for father and middle child because mom has to take care. Mom has to take care. I'm doing caveman speak of son and daughter because son and girl son. Because if not, orphan. So mom stay, and then when kids old enough, mom goes to finally, and then yeah. So Finn technically grew up with a single mom. 6'7". Um, technically 6'7". Technically, grew up with a single mom. Technically, he does have. He's just a little bitch. Um, but yeah, but yeah. Also, I love doing this. My entire, almost my entire pirate family line. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. Gay. Finn, boyfriend. Finn's cousin, boyfriend. Finn's little sister has a girlfriend. Crazy, actually. And then the middle child is also little and also has somebody with the same gender. Yeah. Um. Yeah. And then yeah. Otters is the thing because some of them came to me a few years ago. Some came to me yesterday. A lot of them came to me like my Valen the vampire. He's been around for how knows how long. I have this goblin called SEL the Goblin. He's been around for damn a long time. Have never seen him. And then there's this character called Vidan. And I drew him recently because I was like, you know what, this dude, I've had him forever. He needs an official redesign. So you know what I did? I gave him a redesign. And so this is Vidan, and he was curated from like this challenge on TikTok years back about make your own fairy OC based on you, and um he he wears a green sweater and he has lightning a firefly familiar firefly familiar. But yeah, the only thing I changed about him was the half and half. That's the only thing I changed really. I get hey, it's half and half now. More music. Hi Michaela. What's up, Michaela? It's been a long time. How you doing, ho? 6'7". Thanks. They're still sending my favorite artist. Y'all have no idea how much this song means to me. The next two songs we're gonna play, the most important songs that contribute to so much lore. Shut up, Lana. I don't know how much though. And I'm only spoiling because I can't keep anything to myself. The gay shit. With the shadows rain. This does connect to Dragar. It does. The video, community post yesterday does connect. I've learned a couple times more Instagram. That's real. Dragon Lord is Slay, so canon. Headshot. Headshot. Okay. Thank you so much, Mika. Have a good time. I love you so much. Bye. Flawless victory. I was gonna say, do y'all want to hear some old lore from the Enchanted Prophecy? But to be honest, I don't care what y'all want. You're gonna hear it. I'm joking. I do care what y'all want. What y'all gonna hear anyway. The book. This is gonna be facts about characters. So originally, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever long I've been in fantasy content, don't ask y'all. Blaze, his name is Blaze. He was 18. His species was a human / fae. His gender was male, still the same. He was gay. His occupation was the general of the Enchanted Army. His eyes were orange, LR. His hair was white, nope. Skin was a reddish brown in human form, and then it was this color in fae form. He was 5'10" and 160 pounds. He had a dark blue lace-up shirt with black armor and black boots. His accessories were a spear in his face, hair slit, and skin marks. He used to have like a scar on his right shoulder. That may be canon now. I'm not sure. Good night, magic. Yeah. Antero, his age was 19. His species was witch. He was a male and bisexual. I went a lot through sexualities, don't ask why. He was the first in command in the Enchanted Army. His eyes were yellow. His hair was yellow. His skin was black. Antero was black. I was diverse back in the day. I still am diverse. I like to think. Just not with the characters I portray on screen because I don't think I should do that. He was 6'1". He's still 6 foot something. He had a lace-up brown shirt, black armor, and lace sandals. And his accessories were a staff, and he had no skin marks. This is why I don't yacht, brother. Oh, those are the only ones I did. Damn. I actually had this planned out. I'm gonna make this canon. So, this is really. Do y'all remember? Okay, remember. If y'all are of age, I'm not even of age still. But if y'all ever watch this person on TikTok called SEA, like CSEA, like CYLATER, see you later. Her name is JC. She has this series called Hell's Bells. They wrote a book about it, kind of. It's called Whom the Bell Tolls. Check it out if you're of age, which is I think 18 plus. We're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, if you're 18 plus, talk about. You know what I mean. I'm not swerging on wording right now. Check the page for ages. I guess I don't know, but she had a story called Hell's Bells, and it's like a series of TikTok where people work at this help desk, pun intended. That's what she calls it. And then souls come in and they kind of deal with them. Yeah, that's breakdown. Not really a breakdown. I explained it terribly. And I was inspired by it, so I made my own thing, the Afterlifers. And I might make this canon now, like change it up a lot, because this was basically just copied at first, and I do not like copying at all. So, and I'm gonna read everything out to you because we had this character called Cal, Kal, who's a demon. Who we have? And then Zara, who's also a demon. And so yeah, this was set in hell. What is it at? What? Anyway, I'll just read it out. The Afterlifers, episode 1. Welcome to. I might do this actually for my own thing, because I had these episodes now 2 years ago. The Afterlifers, episode 1. Welcome to the afterlife. So Cal opens says, "Well, hello and welcome to hell. Before you cause me any issues, let me remind you, you were sent here and your ticket's here. Can you guess what that means? Basically, in my thing, if you're meant to be in hell, the demon, the person you walk up to, has the ticket, like the person at the desk." Is chat muted? I'm probably just overthinking it. Hello, Alexa. And then a soul comes in. Let me stop you right there, sir. I was a modest, exceptional, honest man. I deserve to be in heaven, not hell. Okay. Okay, bye, Lena. And Kyle says, "Well, let's see here in your file. Dude, you're going to level 3. I also copied that. Level 3 was not that bad. Level 3 to experience some slight discomfort. So I don't care. I deserve to be in heaven. You know what? This is Cal. You know what? I don't care either. So why don't I just... Then he pushes the button that drops him down to level 3 with a toilet noise. The soul says, ah. Then Cal says, they've never learned. Hey, babe. Zara is Cal's girlfriend. Says, hey, and then Zara says, hey, babe. So they need you in the lobby for something. And Cal says, oh my Lucifer, what do they need now? And then this is episode 2 called Problem in the Lobby, because these were going to be like a minute long. And then Kyle says, I'm here, what's the problem? And then Dralette, who's also a demon, they should no longer be demons, because I don't want a demon character. Perfect. Then Dralette says, well, there's this kid here and he won't go to heaven. Cal, where is he? Then there's this other character called Tull, T-U-L, who's also a demon. And their names, like Cal, Tull, and Zara, are all short for something. But I'll do that when I bring them to characters, actually. And he's over here by the dude girl. And Cal says, hey there, bud, why don't you want to go to heaven? And the soul says, my dad always told me I'm going to hell, but they keep trying to put me in heaven. This kid has some trauma. Then Cal says, kid, how old are you? Soul says, I'm 14. And Cal says, oh, kid, if you really think you belong in hell, then take my hand and you can walk with me. Cal reaches out for his hand and the soul says, okay, I'll go with you. Episode 3, new employee. And Kyle says, so these are our offices. Souls come to us if there's actually a problem, or they just want to waste our time. Then a soul says, this is all, but why are you telling me this? Cal says, well, because I was thinking you could work here. Soul says, seriously? Cal says, yeah, but kid, I never got your name. And the soul says, oh yeah, my name's Bryce. So the soul's name is Bryce. And Cal says, oh, okay, so Bryce, do you want to work here? And he says, I would love to. And Cal says, then close your eyes and imagine what you want your office to look like here. And then Bryce says, okay. And then Cal says, now open it. And Bryce, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I imagined. This is, yeah, bro. Cal says, glad you do. In just in time, it looks like your first soul. This is long. How many episodes do I have? Episode 4, Bryce's first soul. Cal, okay, so do you have everything down? Bryce says, I think so. So when a call comes through, I just talk to them unless it's bullshit. Press the flush button unless it's a soul with an actual problem. And then Cal says, they grew up so fast. So you think you're ready? And Bryce says, ready as I'll ever ready as I'll ever be. Um, Hi, welcome to hell. What seems to be the problem? So, I'll tell you what. Firstly, it is too hot in here. That's crazy. It is too hot in hell. What the fuck did you expect? Anyway, Bryce. Well, it is hell. What did you expect? The soul says, never mind. There are too many stairs. And why? Why are there creatures with horns? Bryce says, the stairs aren't my problem. And again, it's hell. So there are demons. And the soul says, well, that is just plain rude, and I demand to speak to your manager. It's a carrot character. And Bryce says, yes, I'm not going to do that to save both you and him. Excuse you, the soul says. Episode 5, Beatdown. Soul, I'm a customer, and the customer is always right. Bryce, excuse you, you haven't bought anything, so you're not a customer. And you know what? I will call the manager just for you. And the soul says, see, was that so hard? And then Bryce walks to Cal's office. And Bryce says, Cal, they're in my office asking for a manager. And Cal says, oh, hey, kid, they want to speak to a manager? I'll give them a manager. And then they walk back to Bryce's office. And Cal says, someone wanted to speak to a manager? So, yes, that's me. Now listen. And Cal says, no, you listen. This is my new kid. And you just messed with him. And since you've managed to waste our time, it's time to teach you a lesson. Soul, what? No. Cal goes after the fucking soul and like beat down. And Bryce says, whoa, go dad. And Cal says, did you just call me dad? And then Bryce says, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Cal says, no. It's okay, you can call me dad. And then Bryce says, okay, thanks, dad. Of course, back to you. And then that's all I've written. Anyway, I'm so sorry about that long rant. How are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What's going on with y'all? Okay, so basically, literally a little bit ago, literally just a little bit ago, me and I came up with this idea, and I told Chance it, and we're gonna hop on board with it. One day, I'm gonna grow wings. Anyway, um, the idea is we want to make trading cards of our characters with like a Pokemon card, but like a trading card of our characters. And then we want to put our YouTube handles on it somewhere. And then at Ren Fairs, we want to hand them out to people who want them, like trading, and like hand them out. Like, so like I give somebody Blaze, and they give them, or I just give it to them. Who cares? And then that Enchanted would give them Destiny, or I'd give them Aragon, and she'd give them Echo, and then I'd give them Callum, and she'd give them Dominique. Like it'd be random characters. Like whatever we wanted to make. It'd be like so cool. Hi JoJo. Okay, bye Marine. Have a good night. That's real ghost. But yeah, we have this kind of idea that we haven't really seen yet. But if somebody did it, it's really cool. It'd be really cool. But me and Shanti want to do it one day. Who knows? We might go ahead and make them, and then just like wait to pass them out till we get to Run Fair. We're like, yeah, I feel like we feel like it'd be like a really cool idea to do. Anyway, I'm doing good, Jojo. How are you? Also, I'm kind of bored, and y'all's Christmas present was gonna be a little short thingy that I've never seen anybody do before. A poem put into like a little short story. But there's no way I'm getting to it because I filmed it and then none of the filming saves for what I was wanting to do. Like the one part I actually needed did not save. So I'm gonna say fuck it and read it to y'all because there's literally only 5 of y'all in here. So I don't give a fuck. And so, the main three story are Dove, the bird of love, the bird shifter of love, and Swan, the bird shifter of grace. And then Nurazel, the storytelling manticore. So, it goes. When the moon rises, few are awake, but two refuse to listen and stay out late. A bird of love, of grace, both of white, but different by face. They venture to their favorite spot, dove in the skies, swan in the waters, hoping to not get caught. Through soothing rivers and a gentle breeze, the tree of love is reached with ease. Met with others who stay in the night, swan leaves the waters and dove leaves flight. They settle in their nest round the twisting roots, wolves call, a bat screeches, and an owl hoots. A teller of stories roars, rippling the lake. Any dozing off, perk up awake. A lion's head and a scorpion's tail, horns in his mane and bat wings flail. Everyone settles, preparing for a myth, ready to hear the words of the wonderful wordsmith. He crafts his words of stories old, myths never heard and legends never told. He sees two birds out past slate. He pretends not to see them to not ruin their date. He begins a prophecy carved in a cave, with Elidoran strong and Elidoran's brave. Fight and evil they must become one, to undo the damage and corruption that is done. Next he tells of a pirate with no power, but he will become his freest hour. When a blade of moon is taken from stone, the spirit awakes from his home. Then he speaks of a god's descendant who wields her powers, but only he must accept the dust. No, I said that wrong. Then speaks of a god's descendant who wields his powers, but only by remnant. He must accept the dust in his veins to defeat his foe and take the reins. Lastly, his voice of all, a redemption of flame after the fall. He joined the side where his father stood, but he realized too late he was not for the good. His heart had frozen over his flame, but only through love was this overcame. They listen in awe, his words come to an end, noises sound, and voices blend. Dove and swan had fallen asleep, they lay right at the manticore's feet. He dare not wake them, he will disrupt their rest, so he flies them home to their comfy nest. They awake together, blushing with no control. Out of their nest, they see a tale roll. A love story is not through, but that's all for now for the birds of no hue. So that's my Christmas present that was going to be for y'all. But the Manticore's part did not save. Pissed me off because he had the most videoing parts and it pissed me off. Yes. But I'm pissed off because I was filming and then didn't save. And I was like, I realized the next day, I was like, what the fuck? And it pissed me off. Because it was the first thing I filmed and everything after that saved. No, actually, I filmed something, that, and then everything else, and the one thing I needed to save. I would have been fine with all the other videos. Deleted. So I might try to put that together for y'all's Christmas present, or now that I've told you about it. But, because I had a few options. I mean, I had my cowboy teaser, which I do, because my brown wig, I destroyed it. And then I had my pirate teaser. Then I have my Dreamwalker teaser. And then what else do I have? I do have, what else do I have? Then I have that. Have the summoning, kind of, but not fully ready. And then I had a few ideas, but then I kind of scrapped them all. This is random, but Cassius, Finn's first mate, used to be a girl named Cassia. He'll probably end up having a twin sister, so serious. And there was also a siren named Tyrol. Yeah, if you remember the look with a white shirt and then blue scales on the face, that was Tyrol. Tyrell, yeah. But now his name is Quasar. No. I do have a character named Quasar, not him. Maybe actually him. I don't know. He may be the Galactic Mermaid. Who knows? Who may be the freaking siren of flowing space. Who knows at this point? But yeah, that's the character. A miraculous crybaby. What's up? Who is all of y'all's brother? This guy stinks. Everybody alive, who have your characters in mind if y'all have one? Enchanted is obviously Aragon. I'm bored, shit, so y'all are gonna get some of these. Some random drawings. Okay, I'm taking this off for now. This is Vidan, the Acolyte of Life. No name yet, sea monster. Or no revealed name yet to y'all. I'm talking about that phone. Sea monster. Luna Lilas, the fallen deity of the blood moon. Chandra, rising avatar of the blue moon. This is Goleman. Well in the Wendigo. He's not fully drawn, it's kind of his design makeup. Then we have Renezek, the soul snatching lich. Boltaris, the storm dragon. Crimson, the Kirin. Zanara, and the Tharak. Ew. That's not Ken anymore. Evander, the Talon mythic. Callum, the sprite. Mirella, the flower nymph. And then this is Irizena, the white scaled rose. It's the whole thing. Trust. Which red one? I'm still in love with this. I still love this. Sorry guys, so I'm like to the 4 people in here, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. How's everybody doing? Oh, I missed. I'm missing all the chat because it fucked up. Holy, like, yeah. Thank you so much, Practice. Fuck. So sorry, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of here. I'm gonna edit this picture Atlas. Where'd it go? Whoa. Is it my emails? That's so real. What? Oh. I am muted down. There. And also, yeah, Spaz Little Corner, ask me any questions and I can try to answer them to the best of my ability. I mean, I was not deaf. I just forgot to unmute. What do you mean? Like, I need like a specific story so I can talk about it. Even if you just say like the orange character with like white makeup, like I need like descriptions. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like in general, I mean, there's Rikus the Eldritch. There's Verlin the Shadow. There's can't say that. There's Endornis, technically. There's Loralis the Immortal Sea Serpent. There's Rylan the Magma Beast. Like, uh, it's a whole thing. Like, Rikus is the that Loralis Sea Serpent is the antagonist in the Summoning, my story with Eldin, my Golden Ox. He is very evil and jealous of his brothers. Yeah, stuff. I don't. I'm not very good. I need like specifics to talk about it, so I can't talk about anything literally because I'm like, yeah. There's Loralis. Rikus doesn't have a playlist yet because he needs a finalized look. There is like technically, then there's Endornis, and then there's Verlin, and who else do I have? Well, of course, there's antagonists or stories that I've shown, but not the stories that I've shown, but not the antagonists that I've shown. Ash is kind of like an anti-villain, but he's not really a protagonist or an antagonist. We have Ambrose, my little villain. We have Echo the Phantom. Wraith the Cursed Rogue is an antagonist for a little bit. Then we have Sakella Muscar Lord, not shown. And then we have, let's see, Umbris the Dark Spirit, he's an antagonist. Already said Dallas. Valen is a little bit of an antagonist. Then we have, I think that's all I have right now. Kelrin the Corrupted Destructor, he's definitely a villain. Well, I said that, but favorite character, Blaze. Blaze, Aragon, with Era my top ones, and Eldin. Kind of like an anti-hero, but he's more on the villainous side. First character, On screen, I want to say it was my Bros, my Pendant Keeper as a hero villain duo. And then first character written down, I don't know, like drawn out, I don't know, because I drew characters before made them official. I want to say Vidan, the orange fairy with like the half purple, half blue. I want to say him, but I may be wrong. I'll say it again. I love this picture so freaking much. I worked so hard on it, and I love it. Story is the Enchanted Prophecy. The Enchanted Prophecy, Cosmic Tides, and the Summoning. It's fire, a welcome death. Not the old character sheets. Favorite content curator? Actually, my that's weird. Top content creator? That would be Enchanted Tales by me, Elena, Holland Raglan. Okay, my top number one is Holland Raglan. She is genuinely one of the sweetest people I've ever had the pleasure of watching, and she has comments out in a little bit. But like, yeah, I'm going off my list. Enchanted, Elena, Lilith Max, Holland Raglan. I love set like, and maybe even music wise, Set It Off, Stem, Lexi Daydreams, Abby, Alex Warren, Sam Tinez, Tommy Prophet. All these people are my favorites. Like Michaela, like all my friends, obviously. Purple, like everybody. Brittany Coates. Oh my gosh. Or I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce her name. And then like, the Unwilling Star. Mackenzie. It's like, yes, we love Brittany. And Holland is genuinely one of the sweetest person I have ever watched. And had the pleasure. She's commented before, like 2 years ago. I made a video that was inspired by her. It was like the say that I Gone Girl, and she commented on it. She said yes. I was like yes. Oh my gosh. And then I made a community. And then I commented on her Instagram post, and she responded. And I commented on a YouTube post, and then I added her in my where I posted my YouTube things like award, not award. I didn't get an award. I don't know why. Where it was like my top things, and I was like at Holland because I love her so much. She wasn't on here, but I love her so much. And then I don't know why she wasn't there. It pissed me off. But and then she commented, and I was like, yes, how much I love you, Holland. I wake up about Holland every day. She is, yes, we love it. The Unwilling Star and Brittany. But Holland is the sweetest people. And like, I don't know, where did it go? Anyway, I could an hour just saying how much I love Holland because she is so sweet. That's it. Love Holland. But yeah, if y'all don't watch Holland, go search at Holland HOLLYNNRAGLAND. I want to say. Yes, HOLLYNNRAGLAND. Because Ghost Queen, do not jinx it. Please don't jinx it. Pretty please don't jinx it, because it will happen. But yeah, go check her out if you haven't. And if you want to see any more amazing creators, go to my second most recent community post. It should be right under my Dragar community post. It has a bunch of music artists listed to do, and favorite content creators. Oh, this is Blaze's Zugarax, by the way. This would be like his horse, like his steed, his like thing. And my main characters all have one, but like I haven't. I've only drawn them out places because, well, I have drawn them all out before, but I'm redrawing them all because I hate how they looked. Because I mean, you fine though. Because I mean, this was Gale's, this was Antero's, this was Blaze's, this was Selkath's, and this was Aragon's. Yeah, I do not like how this turned out. Yeah, but yeah, basically, I've ranted a lot tonight. Not as much as I used to a lot. But yeah. Thank you so much, Spy. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here and talk to y'all. I don't want to take a picture of y'all. I am gonna lay my head sideways though, because yeah. Just potato wedges, I choke on those every time. Like the things literally, it feels like they're cutting the inside of my throat, and I'm like, no, thank you. We are messaging me. So sorry, guys. I'm just like tired. I don't want to go. I need to go because I'm not really doing anything. But I don't want to. You know? You know what I mean? Hello to everybody who has recently joined or is in here now. Welcome. I did? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, JoJo. Thank you so much. Well, I mean, I'm not really doing anything. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet, Spy. Thank you so much for all of your support. Hat killing me. Okay, hat's coming off. And if the chat gets muted, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. I always say I want to go home even when I'm at home. Hi Jeff, thank you so much. How are you doing? Oh, what's wrong, Ghost Me? Why are you sad? If it's getting boring, maybe you should take a this is just my advice, because what I'll do, you could take a step back from it for a minute, for a few minutes, or like a few days, or however long you do, and then come back to it and see if you have any interesting ideas. It's not really helpful, I'm realizing now. I mean, if it feels like it needs a camera, but it felt maybe you have too many. You could have too little, too many, or just the right amount. You're utilizing them the way you want to. None of those words came out correctly. But I mean, if you need to have another pair, have another person or like another set eyes take a look at it and see what they think. Because it was if it's getting boring to write, then I would say take a step back from it for a minute. Unless that goes Queen, I'm so sorry. Nothing, getting 0 offense. That is, for me, when I have characters that don't necessarily have stories, or like characters that I want to put in stories, to either reference them in a way, or like have them like a little cameo, like a small cameo that doesn't affect the story really. Sean, do you know? We don't know each other. Like, we're friends. We're friends. Like, you know, personal stuff about you. So I say we're personal friends, but we have not met in real life, unfortunately. We've planned to, but those plans did not come to light. But yeah, we are both. I say we're really close friends. Are you sure? Are you sure? That's low key right there. Like blade of Malekith. I'm from the valley where the shadows lengthen. I know. I need to take my medication. I need to take my medication. Don't mind the push. Hey, Chancey, what did you say then delete? 6-7. I have our friends. It's just I have more. I talk to my. What did you say? I missed it again. I missed it again, bro. She's removing them herself, but okay, Ghost Queen. See you in a minute. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Gravity. Gravity. I did not know she posted that. Sorry, guys. How do you get ideas for characters? I do love to go to like um, right now I'm better at like rearranging words and just like inputting words into the names that go with the character. But if when I run out or I feel like I'm being uninspired, I go Google names and I mash them together, or I got our fantasy name generators and stuff. Okay, Hasbin Hotel. Don't ask why. Yeah. Clocky. I love her so much. She's so sweet. Do you remember that kid you kicked this last week? Which one I kicked like three. One who? What? Describe them. I'm very inactive. I'm just like out of it right now. Do we like Lilith Max? Do we like Lilith Max? That is an understatement. We freaking love Lilith Max. Like, understatement of the century. Okay, Ghost Queen, you have a good night. Same. Gore was my number one too, because at the beginning of the year, oh my gosh, non-stop. Yes, Epic God Games at the beginning of the year was on repeat. I go Squid and have a good night. You will honor me. So if I give you another warning, you best turn around your feet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go in like 2 minutes just because I'm not doing anything and I feel bad. Okay, it has been a pleasure to hang out with y'all tonight, and I love you all so much. I'm gonna go ahead and go because I'm not really doing anything, and I feel bad just sitting here and y'all sitting here nothing, thinking I'm gonna do something. But I love y'all so much. Y'all been a great. Y'all just been like so fun to hang out with, and I love y'all so much. If y'all go ahead and subscribe so y'all can step to down content. And I'm gonna repost. I'm gonna post my new Discord link right after the live, just so if y'all wanna go there and chat with my wonderful community, y'all can. And have a good night. I love y'all all so much, and I'm gonna start saying this now. Bon voyage.